Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to each and every one of you. Good morning, Danny, Layan, Celine, Yusuf, Eileen, Bisan, right? Got it right? Okay. Hashem, Julie, Zena, okay? Good morning, because I see your faces and I know that you are with me. Okay, I know that you are here, but Jafar, Rawad, Yazin, Amun, I don't see your camera on. Ah, there's Jafar. Good morning to you, Mr. Jafar. Okay, without a camera on, I don't know if you're there. I don't know if I'm talking to a person. So make sure your cameras are on. All right, everybody, today is our last lesson. Okay, so we still have some rules to go over. All right. Rule number 1 for each and every one of you is, dum, 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 how do we sit? Yes, for those of you who have been in my class, you would say, properly, Miss Sana. Ah, that means like this. Right? The answer should be no. I should have my back straight. I should have my feet facing the ground, so that I am sitting and my brain is thinking, listen, 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 okay? Rule number 2, to be a good listener, where are the eyes? On the speaker, that is correct. What are our ears doing? Come on, you guys, you know this. Listening. Thank you, Masa. We are listening, correct? And what are our lips doing? Zip. That's right. We're not talking. Otherwise, how can we hear anybody? Okay. So we now know what the 3 rules are. The third one being the most important. Keep your camera on. Now, Bana, you are in shadows. Turn on the light of your room, sweetie, so I can see you. The camera must stay on so that I can see you, and I know that you are paying attention. You are respectful. That means you're not going as if I have frogs and squirrels in my class, and that you don't have toys in your hands. All right. So today is all about shadows. Now, in our old lesson of science, we were talking about day and night. And we said how the sun is the main source of light. And because the earth rotates, spins on its axis, okay, we get day when it's facing the sun, and we get night when it's facing away from the sun. Okay, but now we're going to take the light one step further. We're going to see what light does when it shines on an object. All right, so I need you to be very good listeners, and I need you to pay very, very close attention. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to open my PowerPoint, and it's all about shadows. We see in this picture right now a group of kids. How do we know that they're a group of kids? Their shadows are on the wall. How did they get there? We're going to find out right now. Okay. So, shadows, what are they and how are they made? When you shine light, whether it is from a torch or from the sun, okay, on an object, the object blocks, like a police officer. It says, stop to the light and doesn't let it pass. So here we see a girl. She's shining her flashlight on a box. Now the box standing right here, and he's saying, stop, I will not let you pass me to the light. All right. So what happens? It blocked the light where it is standing, saying, stop, you can't pass. Okay. And what do you see in the back? What do you see behind the box? Okay. Eileen, can you tell me, what do you see behind the box?
Shadow.
A shadow, right? What color is it?
Black.
Black, that's right. Because black is when there is no light. So now we see that the box, it made a shadow, and its color is dark black. All right. So now we know shadows are made when an object stands, okay, in front of the light and says, stop, you cannot pass. Kind of like when you stand in front of your door. Julie, okay, turn on your, yeah. Now, when you want your brother not to come in, you stand in front of the door and you block him, right?
Yeah.
Do you let him pass?
No.
No, so he cannot be behind you at all, right?
Yeah.
So what happens when you put your hand, okay, in front of the light? Okay, you're standing in a field and you put your hand in front where the sun is shining. What's your hand doing? Is it letting the light pass or is it blocking?
Blocking.
Blocking. So if you look behind your hand, will you see the light shining or will you see a black dark shadow? What do you think, Julie? If you are blocking the light, your hand's blocking the light, look behind your hand and you will see a what? A dark shadow, or will you see light shining through?
A dark shadow.
Very good. A dark shadow. That is right. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. So now we know that when we are blocking the light, we make a shadow that it's dark and black. All right. Now, do shadows change during the day? All right. Zena, sweetie, turn on your audio. I have a question for you. Okay. I want to see, what do you think? Do shadows change during the day? As in, do they get longer, shorter, fatter, thinner? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, Zena says yes. Shadows change during the day. If you agree with her, either show a thumbs up with your hand, saying yes, they change during the day, or you could use the computer's thumbs up. So let's see. Do you agree with Zena? Shadows change during the day. Either show me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Ah, Olga used the computer. Thank you, Olga. Okay, so show me either a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So I want to see. Keep your thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay, so I see thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, Bisa? Okay, good, 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 good. What about you, Jad, Judy, and Mehdi? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Okay, you say thumbs up. Okay, Masa, what about you? Thank you, Lara. Thank you, Taline. Do you see what about you, Masa? Do shadows change during the day? They get thinner, fatter, longer, shorter? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Zena says yes, they do. Okay, so she says thumbs up. What about you, Yasin? Yusuf? Okay, you say thumbs up? All right. How about you, girls? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up says yes, they change. And thumbs down says no. Okay, then let's find out. Was Zena correct or not? When the sun rises in the morning, it is low. Okay, look at this girl's shadow. It is thin, okay, and it is long. Okay, so when the sun is low in the morning, it's still rising up. It's thin and long, the shadow. Let's see if it changes. Okay. Midday. Did the shadow change? Give me a thumbs up if it did. Did the shadow change? Yes, yes, it did. Danny, turn on your audio. Okay, now Danny, is the shadow long or short now?
Short.
Short. Is it thin or fat now? What do you think? Is it thin or fat now? Danny? What do you think? All right, Danny needs a, what? Again? Well, looks like Danny's going to need a little bit of help, okay?
No.
He says that is now short. It's not long anymore, it's short. So, Layan, help Danny out. Is the shadow thin or fat now?
Fat.
Fat, very good. So, by midday, when the sun is right above our heads, okay, it's high up in the sky, right above our heads, the shadow is now short, not long. It's fat, not thin anymore. Okay, so what happens when it's now afternoon, evening, and the sun has now become low? Look at her shadow now. What do you say, Masa? Is her shadow long or short?
Long.
Long. Is it fat or thin?
Fat.
Fat. Very good. Fat? Wait a second. No, 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 no. Not fat, Masa. It is what? Not fat. It is
Thin.
thin. Thank you, sweetie. I was wondering, what? Okay, so now it's long and thin. So, Yezen, here's my question to you. All right, we just saw the sun go from low to high to low again. We saw the shadow go from long and thin to short and fat, and then long and thin. So here is my question, Yezen. Did the shadow change during the day from morning to midday to evening?
Yes.
Yes, it did. Very, very good. Well done, young man. Excellent. All right. So now, boys and girls, I want to test your thinking skills. But before I turn on the audio for each and every one of you, okay, I need to go over some rules. Rule 1, when Miss Sana is reading, it is totally quiet. No talking. Rule 2, you have to wait until the count of 3. And when she says 3, yes, Julie, the count of 3. And when she says 3, you either say true, that means it's correct, or false, which means it's wrong. Okay? So, are we ready? All right, then. I'm going to ask every one of you to turn on the audio but stay silent. Okay, turn on your audios, guys. Turn them on, turn them on, turn them on. But very quiet. No talking, no asking questions. Okay, first sentence. When the sun is high, it's above my head, high in the sky, a shadow is short. True, which means right, or false? 1, 2, 3. If you said true, then you are correct. When the sun is above your head, your shadow is short. All right. Zip. Very good. Now, sentence number 2. At midday, the sun is low in the sky. True or false? 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Okay. The answer should be false. Midday means the sun is above my head, and that means it's high in the sky. All right. Next sentence. Ready?
Yes.
All right then. I'm going to ask. I'm going to read my sentence. Shadows are formed when an object blocks light.
Unmuted.
1, 2,
I'm not
3.
Untrue.
True. The answer is true. Well done. Well done, boys and girls. You all know about shadows. You all know that shadows are when the light is blocked. The object blocks the light. Okay? It says you can't pass. So the light, my hand right now is blocking the light. So behind my hand, behind it, a shadow is made. A dark black shadow in the shape of my hand. Okay? Today, when you go out with mom, or even if you are turning on your lamp, okay, try to play with shadows, making either bird shape shadows or fox shape shadows. Okay, and watch when you get closer to the light, what happens to your shadow? And when you get far away from the light, what happens to your shadow? Okay, that's something for you to discover. Now, today is the last lesson. And we at Mayar School are so excited. We are so excited to see all of you. We are waiting and waiting to see all of you come to school on September 1st. And no, the lesson's not finished yet. So I'm going to ask you a few things, all right? So I'm going to turn on the audio, but I need you guys quiet, all right? So that we can all hear each other. So I'm going to turn on the audio. All right. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. I'm so excited, okay? First question. Who's excited to go back to school? Raise both hands. Me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next question. Who is buying a new book bag? Raise your hand. Okay. Excellent. Thank you, Zena. Zena's raising her. Now, who's buying? Okay, a new book bag. Who's using their last year book bag? Put your hand up. All right, both are good. You know why?
I have done you.
buying a new book bag, that means it's very smart that you want to make sure your books and pencils don't fall out and look like little pieces of bread following you in the hall. Okay? If you are using your old book bag, that's also smart. That means you took very good care of it and it's like new. Okay, here's another question for you.
Like new.
How many are buying new shoes?
Me.
How many are buying new shoes? New shoes, new shoes.
Me. I already buy some new shoes.
You already bought your new shoes?
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right. This
I
question-
didn't.
All right. Here's a question for the girls only. Okay. This question is for the girls only. All right. So the girls only answer, not the boys. Girls, are you going to come with a new hairstyle? That you fixed your hair to look extra nice?
Yes.
That
I did yesterday.
Excellent if you did it yesterday, but are you going to do it for school?
Yes.
That you're going to look really, really nice and you're going to style your hair, maybe put something really nice?
I cut it.
Yeah, I can see that, Julie. Okay, boys. Now, this is a question for the boys. Okay, boys. This is only the boys can answer. Boys, are you going to get a haircut before going to school?
Yeah.
Raise your hand.
I'm not gonna
How many boys are going to put gel in their hair? Yeah. Well, don't put too much gel, boys. You want to keep your hair. You don't want it to be sticky. All right? All right. Now, here's another question. And this goes for everybody. How many bought their school books? Raise your hand if you bought your school books. How many bought your school books? Okay. How many opened their school books?
Me.
Now
I don't brush.
What? You need to buy your books.
I only open some of them.
Some of them. I hope English is one of them. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. As long as you get your books and you are ready for school with your books, that's awesome. Okay? If you want to see what's inside your book, that's double awesome. Okay. Here's another question. Okay? Now this time, I'm going to ask each and every one of you to say something that they want to see in school. Okay? It could be anything. It could be your friend. It could be you want to see your classroom. You want to see the cafeteria. What is it that you want to see in your school again? Okay? You've been in your house. You've been at home and having fun all the time since March. Okay? Since March. So you've been at home and having fun since March, April, May, June, July, August. 6 months. Okay? So what did you miss? What do you want to see in your school again? Okay? So you either tell me what you missed at school or what you want to see at school. And it's okay if you say, I want to see my friend or I want to see my teacher, anything. Okay? So I'm going to choose each person at a time. So let's start with Siri. What do you want to see at school?
You.
Why, thank you. I want to see you too. Mwah. I love you too. Okay. Yusuf, what do you want to see at school?
My friends.
My friends. Excellent. They miss you too. All right. Judy, what do you want to see at school?
Everything.
Who?
Everything.
Julie misses everyone. Well, we all miss you too. All right, Zena, what do you want to see at school? Come on, Zena, turn on your audio, sweetie. Okay, what do you want to see at school? Do you want to see your teacher? Do you want to see your friend? Do you want to see your classroom? What do you want to see?
Classroom.
You want to see your class? You want to see how your class looks? Well, that's a good thing to see. Okay. How about you, young man? Okay. Tell me, what do you want to see at school?
The cafeteria.
The cafeteria. Sounds like you love your food, right? All right. How about you, Zena? What do you want to see at school? Turn on your audio, sweetie. Okay. Your audio is still off. Okay. What do you want to see at school?
My teacher.
What?
My teacher.
Ah, okay. That sounds very interesting. Okay, Masa, how about you? What do you want to see at school? Masa, turn on your audio, sweetie. What do you want to see at school? Miss Bayan. Oh, she would love to see you too. Okay. How about you, Talene? What do you want to see?
That's you.
Who?
That's you.
Just me. I miss you too. Mwah, mwah. Can't wait to see you too. How about you, Bana? I'm sure you will not miss your bed. What do you miss seeing at school?
Everything and everyone.
Everything and everyone. Oh, we miss you too, sweetheart. Okay, Jad, Judy, and Mahdi, what do you miss seeing at school?
Yeah.
Oh, I love you guys. I miss you guys too. Okay. All right. How about you, Masa? Masa H, what do you miss seeing at school?
Cafeteria.
Ah, she likes her food, Masa. How about you, Anwar Safha? Where do you miss seeing?
My friends.
Your friends to play football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Eileen? What do you miss?
All of you.
All of you. We miss you too, sweetheart. Mwah. Okay. Olga, what do you miss seeing at school? Turn on your audio.
I miss my friends.
Ah, your friends. Okay, they miss you too. All right, Layan, what do you miss?
I miss the library.
The library. Oh, I love the library too. That means you love to read books. Me too. Me too. Okay, Hashem, what do you miss?
The sport room.
Ah, the gym and sport room. I can't wait to see those soccer games out of you, Hashem. Okay, how about you, Amun? What do you miss from school? What do you miss? You must miss something. Do you miss your friends? Well, I'll be back to you soon, okay? Think about it. Farah, what do you miss?
I miss you and I miss my new teacher.
Oh, we miss you too. Your teachers are going to be very lucky to see all of you. All right, Danny, you are new. So what would you want to see at school? Turn on your audio, sweetie. Okay, what do you want to see at school? What would you like to see at school? Your friends, your teachers, your classroom? Ooh. Well, it looks like Danny lost his camera, so we're going to come back to him later, okay? Jafar, what did you miss from school?
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, we miss you, young man. We miss you. Okay, so Danny, I'm back to you. Can you tell me what would you like to see at school? What would you like to see?
Everyone.
Cafeteria? You also like your food? Looks like a lot of people like their food. Okay.
Everyone.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So let's see. Yesen. Yesen, what would you like to see?
My friends.
Your friends. I thought so. You like to play with your friends, right? Okay. Bisan, please turn on your camera. Okay, what would you like to see at school?
I want to see my friends and my
Your
new teacher.
And your new teacher. All right, that sounds awesome. Okay, Amun, you're the last one. Okay. What would you like to see at school? Nothing. Looks like Amun is still thinking. All right, everybody. This is our last lesson, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see you September 1st, but we have to say goodbye and to see you soon. On the count of 3.
Bye.
1, 2, 3. Bye.